Hi and welcome to the Book Lab. This is the place where we bring you the best book recommendations and tips on how to become a lifelong learner. I love physical books, but when I started out reading, it was audiobooks that actually was the catalyst for building a solid reading habit for myself. And in this video, I'm going to share why audiobooks are so rad and what kind of genres are most suitable for audio, and also where you can get these audiobooks. And I'm going to record this video in in the middle of a renovation, but that's beside the point. Let's go. So why are these audiobooks so good? So good because they allow you to learn on the go as you're out taking a walk, you're going with a stroller, if you have kids, maybe you're at the gym. You can always enjoy a good audiobooks, and they are great at brightening up monotonous tasks, like when you're doing chores, you're doing the dishes, you're vacuuming. You can listen to an audiobook. They're also available wherever you are because you have them on your phone, and sometimes you forget to bring a book, right? But you never forget to bring your phone. So they're always available. They're available in times when you can't pick up a paperback book and read it. That makes them an amazing alternative to the physical books. And starting with audiobooks can actually expand the amount of time you can spend reading with quite a lot. When I first started out reading, audiobooks was essential. I was a novice reader, I was reading really slow, and I was usually exhausted at that time, so I fell asleep after just a few pages. Going from never reading at all to reading every day, that's a big lifestyle change, and it will take some time for the habit to fully develop. And one of the easiest way to add a new habit to your life is to build upon an already existing one. Most of us, we already use headphones and our phone every day, listening to music, maybe listening to podcasts. So replacing one of those habits that are already well established with listening to audiobooks is probably the easiest way to get into reading every day. When it comes to enjoying books on audio, some genres are just more enjoyable than others, and here are a few genres that I feel are especially suited for audio. First out, we have memoirs. These books are just perfect as audiobooks because they're usually a chronological account of someone's memories, and they don't have high demands on taking a lot of notes. Classics are also perfect as audiobooks. I know some of the older ones use kind of an old-fashioned language, and me, who is not a native English speaker, it's perfect to listen to them on audio because it becomes more fluent with a narrator rather than me getting through the pages. Some of the classics are really long as well, and I think audiobooks really helps with really long books if you have more time to spend listening than to sit down with a book. The third case is books that are read by the author. One of the awesome things with audiobooks is you can get the information straight from the horse's mouth. There's a lot of authors and important and influential people that read their own books. They are the narrators of their books, and I just feel like that adds a personal touch to the delivery of the message. So I really enjoy reading those books where the narrator and the author are the same person. And last but not least, I think books that you reread over and over again are great to have in your audiobook library. You already know these books, but sometimes you need a refresher, and it's good to have them easily accessible at any point. You can listen to them maybe on the double speed if you just need a refresher. It's great to have these books that you love, that you know you want to listen to again, available in your audiobook library. So let's say you are convinced, I want to start looking into audiobooks, I want to become an audiobook reader. Where do I find these books? There's a lot of places, but what I prefer is Audible. I've been on Audible for years now, and it's just great. And it's great for several reasons. The first reason is the selection. You can really find any book you want. If it's on audio, it's on Audible. I think that's the main perk, because I read a lot of fringe books, a lot of very niche content, and Audible almost never fails to deliver compared to the services we have here in Sweden. Usually the selection is just so boring. It's just maybe they cover the top sellers, but not much more. It doesn't go deeper than that, and that's the main reason I choose Audible. The second perk of using Audible is that you get to keep your books even though you cancel your subscription, which is not a given with all these audiobook services. So what do you have to pay for these audiobooks? Well, it depends. It depends on what kind of subscription you choose. Audible, they use a credit system where 1 credit gives you 1 book, and you can get 1 credit monthly, you can get several. It all depends. I read a lot of audiobooks, I listen to them all the time, so I have the Platinum annual subscription, which gives me 24 credits, which is 24 books, and the price comes down to $9.57 a book, which is a fair price, I think. I mean, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest, right? Benjamin Franklin. So I really suggest getting an account up at Audible, and if you're looking for more books that you want to check out and read and listen to, then check out my great books list. This is a list of the best books I've ever read. I put a link to that in the description below, and let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and like and share and all that, but let me know in the comments what your experience is with audiobooks. Do you like them? Do you hate them? Why is that the case? I would love to know. And I'll get back in a couple of weeks with more regular content, book reviews, book recommendations, tips for becoming a lifelong learner once I'm done with all of this. How am I ever going to be able to live here again? We'll figure it out. Professionals are working on it. So until next time, Björn out.